SYS.
Hey Nick, the house. It's yours.
Finally, after so long. Thanks, man.
It's still booted up Steam VR, by the way.
It's been years. Decades at least.
It might
Since
be a
I've
bit
been
loud.
inside this house. I lived here when I was just a kid with my family. My mom, my siblings, my dad. I received a call from Tobias telling me that they were finally ready with the repairs this morning. Took them long enough. It's funny. Even after what happened, and all that time away from home, it looks just like I remembered it to be. Is my memory that precise? Of course, things like the furniture and photos aren't here anymore, but hey, can't blame anybody for that.
Yeah.
Right. I guess I better use that memory for something useful. I don't have the full story, nor do I know why it happened, but I can tell you how it started. Everything else is up to you to figure out. This is the story of the night I lost my home, my childhood, and almost my family. When Five Nights at Freddy's just ended.
And we know that doesn't happen. When Five Nights at Freddy's just ended. I can't believe Sister Location is the last Five Nights at Freddy's game, guys. Alright, so we're here with the Joy of Creation story mode. I have seen this being played like a gazillion times, but it hasn't been in quite a while. So I'll know the vague mechanics and how every night goes, but I will, it'll still be fun to play. I'm sure there will still be some spooks, some stress.
Hello? What are you doing in our house?
What are you doing in our house?
Yes, he's okay. Don't worry. He just seems confused. Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me your name? Look, man, if you won't talk, I'm calling the police. You can't just barge into someone's house like this. Are you hurt? Do you need any help?
Honey, what's going on?
I don't know. This man suddenly appeared.
Yeah, this isn't the reaction I would have when someone I don't know is in my house.
Michael! What? I mean, my name. It's Michael. I'm Michael. You asked me that before.
Daddy, Michael kind of sounds like you.
Excuse me, just what are you doing in our house? The sun's about to go down. I don't think you should be here.
You're wearing a suit and tie.
Just saying that.
I can vaguely tell through the flashlight.
A little bit roughed up. What happened to you? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm sorry, but I just don't know.
Michael should get up. The floor is bad. Daddy, can we help Michael? Nighttime is coming and it would be bad to leave him outside.
Come again? Can you speak up a bit?
Can you stand? I think so. A bit. I just feel a bit dizzy. Yes, dizzy. Come on, man. Let me help you up.
So is the Joy of Creation story mode an
After
actual...
that, Dad carried the stranger to our guest room.
Why is this
He
so
thanked me for
loud?
convincing my parents to let him rest in our house for a night. Or at least, while he collected his thoughts. After that, Mom put me in bed. I can't remember much about Michael, but I knew he wasn't a bad person. Or, at least he didn't look, dangerous. I was young, so I guess I just didn't know any better. Certainly didn't know what a burglar was, that's for sure. Not that I was implying he was. I'd never talked to him again after that. Well, except for when the storm happened. That's when I woke up on my bed, and I saw them.
And I saw them. The non-binaries. They're here. Press spacebar to stand up or sit down, left click to interact with objects, look up while sitting, and hold left click to sleep. Okay. So yeah, I was gonna ask, is the Joy of Creation story mode an actual game you can mark on Twitch? The Joy of Creation. I think so. I don't know if that's it, but we'll see. By the way, I think moderators can actually change that, so if feel free to have a look if ever I'm playing a game and you know,
Hello, Nick?
I haven't changed the
Hey,
title.
Nicky, it's me, Michael.
Oh my god, the sensitivity, what the fuck?
Okay, there are monsters around that'll
Is there a sensitivity option? Or do I have to be Newman?
now. Don't be scared.
Holy crap.
Okay, listen to me, and we can defeat those monsters. All right? Okay, so
It
these
is
monsters
so
look,
fast.
and don't look at them too long, or you'll feel weird and see creepy things.
Okay, this is officially a good game.
Turn on your desk lamp next to your bed. You'll feel safe there. But the more you stare at the scary monsters, the worse you'll feel. All right? All right.
Can you move the cup?
First things first. Freddy, the fuzzy brown bear. He's at the window, Nick. He'll peek inside. Close your curtains and keep them closed until you hear him leave, or else he'll get inside. Then there's Bonnie, the ill-tempered big purple bunny. Keep an eye on your door. He'll be there.
Okay. The
He's
door?
not shy at all.
This one?
He
I know
will
it's this
open
one.
the door to let you know he's there.
And then this is Chica.
Once he opens
And
the
then
door,
Foxy
shut
comes
off
on your
the
bed.
lights
I know
as
this.
fast as you can, Nicky. He can't see you well in the dark, and he'll leave.
No, Foxy doesn't come on your bed. No, he arrives under your bed.
Then there's the chick.
Let me rephrase that one.
That one's a little bit weird. Check the closets often. If she's peeking through, make sure to disable the lights. She doesn't want to be seen, but ignoring her doesn't help either. If she does catch you with the lights on, she'll scare you and stun you. Now look, I know this is a lot to take.
Okay, so Chica lights off.
Listen carefully and try to remember.
Bonnie, sit down?
Alright, last
He doesn't
is
come under my
Foxy.
bed? Worst game
Right
ever.
beneath your bed, Nick. You'll hear scraping from the bottom of the crib when he's there. Be watchful if you see his hook on the back of your bed, because soon enough he'll be right there next to the bed. Don't look directly at him, Nick. Instead, pretend to sleep. Just pretend to sleep. Yeah, just lie down without moving too much. Look up and close your eyes. Foxy sees eyes as if they're big, bright spotlights. Okay, so if you pretend to sleep, he won't know you're there anymore. But don't open them until you know he's gone. Okay? Okay. So to recap, Freddy is at the window. So if you see him peeking, close the curtains until he's gone.
Yeah?
Bonnie will knock on the door and open it afterwards. Disable the lights and sit down until he leaves.
Mods can't change the game title. I'm pretty sure that's a permission I can give you, then.
Closet, shut off your lights and don't pretend to sleep. She'll think you're gone. And Foxy will appear under your crib and move upwards. So when he's next to your bed, pretend to sleep until you hear him leave. All right, you got all that? All right, good. Listen, I have to go, little buddy. Okay, just hang in there. They'll leave at 6 a.m. I'm sure of it. You can do this.
Okay, give me a second. I'm also going to announce on the Discord. I'm going to also ping everyone again. My bad. Playing the Joy of Creation story mode now. Alright, so we're officially in the game with the giga sensitivity, which I'm not sure I can fix. How was the last game? You were busy when you were playing it. It was actually pretty good. It was pretty fun. It has maybe like one of the scariest jump scares I've ever had in my life. It was so loud. It was so startling. It genuinely made me like so much more stressed because then I was like, I don't want to experience that again. That's awful. So, I do wonder, do we have to look at the light or can the light just be on? I'm assuming that we can just, or we kind of have to be looking at it a little bit. Sleepy music. Me whenever I'm watching the Mistake stream. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. Mistake streams are very fun. I love them. Man, fuck you. I'm jokey. Okay. Stretch. I can stretch. Oh, hello. How are you doing? Ready? What is that? Oh, it's your hand. That took so long. Oh my. Nah, Mistake streams are very fun. You should go and subscribe to the Mistake on Twitch. Or I guess follow as well. Mainly follow, because Twitch takes money. There's a Pop Ghost reference. What else is there? I can't see any other references. I think the Pop Ghost one is the only one I really know about. I think Bonnie does 3 knocks, doesn't he? How long have you been playing this game? We've been playing it for 10 minutes. I will draw your downfall. Nah, draw my upfall. Get out of here. Hi, Chica. You just saw the chat length. Yeah, I mean, we've been playing this for 10 minutes, but we were playing a game beforehand. We were playing Eddie and the Misfits. This is the second game we're playing in the horror block. We're going with the classics. I think... Yeah, now you come through. I think I remember Bonnie being 3. Ah! Yeah, and once again, I haven't played this game before, but I've seen it being played. This sucks. Eddie and the Misfits. The fuck's that? It was a FNAF fan game. A pretty good one. It's not the best one I've played, I think. But it was pretty good. I think one of the best ones I've played, and I honestly should have played it on stream because it's that good, was Project Interprojected. Oh shit. Foxy's here. What was it called again? Project Interjected. Yeah, Project Interjected 3. Is Foxy still there? No, Foxy's not there anymore. It was a really good FNAF fan game. Yeah, what about it, Chica? What you gonna do, huh? That's what I thought. Man, look at them undies, though. Them freaking Fazbear undies. You think in the Five Nights at Freddy's universe they made diapers specifically marketed towards, like, kids based on the characters? Because those look like diapers. Oh no, that sucks. No, Freddy, no, Freddy. You stay out. They look like they're all in their nightmare withered forms. Ah! Yo, you're really hazy. Sounds like you have a $1 million product idea. Yeah, what you gonna do, Freddy? In their nightmare withered forms. They're actually more... They're just... Yeah, they are withered, I think. That's what they are. They're like withered, but slightly burnt. Like burnt toast. I could have said like burnt anything else, but... I mean, honestly, to be fair, they actually do look like burnt toast. I hate you. Sorry, I didn't mean that, Foxy. I didn't mean that. I'm my bad. Oh, you're gone. Hey, Chica. Oh, I'm freaking out. Damn, wait, am I really doing this badly? T-Joke is technically canon since the animatronics are featured in the arcade cabinets in Security Breach, are they? Well, no, they can't be canon because this is based outside of thingy. Am I actually supposed to be staring at the light? I think I am. I think I'm dead. Yeah, what about it, Chica? Yes, corner sleep? What's up? You can't even get past this part, really. I know how this part works, and I mean, this is my first try. But I don't think we're going to survive this. I think I was looking away from the light for too long. I mean, I've had it on all the time. So I'm guessing you actually do have to genuinely look at it. It's harsh. You just changed your user. Ah. Oh, fuck. Yeah, T-Joker is supposedly very difficult. Thank you for leaving. Phew. What a sad sound. Me bopping my prostate as it makes a boopy sound. It's not a good joke. This is awful. This is terrible for the economy. Foxy. No! Oh, I'm dead. Are you gone? He's gone! Oh no. Chica, please! If we do remember, this gets a lot harder. Yeah, this gets very difficult. Damn, my boy tweaking? He is really having a hard time right now. Oh, hey. What are you up to, my man? He's just chilling. It's fine. Me when I'm cold shivering. You saw a playthrough and it gets ridiculous. No, I need the light. Chica! You're gonna kill me. Oh no. Ooh! Let's fucking go. First try. What the fuck was going on? Also, do you see that zoom-in Freddy at the very end there? He was schwooing. As spooky as it is, the plot of this game is so ridiculous. The plot of this game is quite hilarious, to be honest. In like a funny way. It's like really campy. They honestly maybe should have leaned into the camp a bit more. It would have been kind of funny. All right, let's try the living room.
Do you really think it was a good idea letting him stay?
Well, it's not like he was in any condition to do anything. Did you see his clothes? It's like he came out of a bonfire.
Plot? Yeah, this is a plot.
I could have,
There's a story.
called an ambulance, maybe dropped him off near a hospital would have been better. I just don't think I feel comfortable with a complete stranger just ending up sleeping in our house is all.
Oh, honey. You worried about the kids.
Of course I'm worried about the kids.
Man, I really like the cutscenes in this game.
How can I not be? What if he's faking, Val?
Their use of light is really great.
We could stay here to make sure nothing happens, if you're that worried.
All night?
Of course, all night. Come on, don't you want to spend time with me more? You are done updating your site for the anniversary. How about we just sit here in the living room and watch some TV while we keep an eye on the kids?
I mean, sure. I guess. Yeah, I guess we could do that. I've just gotta go make...
I'm just gonna guess that these fuckers are just pissed at you for some reason.
Be right back.
Okay, I'll just stay right here. But don't take too long. You worry too much.
I mean, the extent of the plot so far is we found a man in our house, and
What was that?
now there are animatronics killing. I mean, the plot isn't very big at the very start. You really kind of just get bombshelled at the very end with the plot, from what I remember. Where it's like, guess what? There was a plot the entire time.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yeah.
If anyone can hear
Don't
me,
spoil it for
please
for now.
immediately.
I do know it, and I think most of us know it, but I think for people in the VODs, you know?
It's me, Michael. Look, there's no time to explain. Just know that you are in grave danger. Is Scott there with you?
My
God, this
husband?
FOV though.
No, he isn't. He just went to... What do you mean I'm in danger?
Ma'am, I am very
Michael
sorry.
Afton?
It's all my fault. You need to stay calm. I'll try to help you through this. Just please listen to me very carefully.
What?
Listen, there are
Can I sprint?
monsters that are
Nah,
going
no
to arrive
sprint.
to your room real soon. If they see you, you are dead.
No
You
bonky?
understand
Can I
that,
not
ma'am?
bonky?
It is very important that whatever occurs, just don't let them see you. All right?
Oh, no keyhole in those.
I know. Look, just you're in the living room, right? Try to focus on the three entrances.
Where's the
behind
lore?
you.
I want the
exit
lore.
comes
Are these
through
legal
the
documents or
won't come
something?
through there. If there are any monitors nearby, then they should be.
There's someone in the back seat?
For you. Ma'am, is the TV in your
What
living
if he
room
look like
turned
he's gonna
on?
bend you over?
Yes, but it's filled with static.
All right.
Now, if it
please
was
keep an eye
Glam
on
Rock
it to
Freddy,
help you. Look,
I would
they
be fine
usually
with
come from
bending
either
over.
the left side or the right side.
That'd be very
Nothing
nice.
to stop them. So if you see one of them about to enter the room, just hide.
Hide? Hide where?
Just look, just stay out of sight, okay? Yes, if they try to come in, just move somewhere they won't be able to see you, okay? I don't know
okay.
which one will come from which side, but if you look at the TV, you might be able to tell by yourself. Maybe if you can, try to see if you can look through the doors too. Windows, keyholes? Yes, keyholes. If any of your doors have
Where the actual
keyholes,
fuck is he talking from, the
keep
vent?
checking it. They won't notice you on the other side. Trust me.
I think the TV is where he's talking from.
Stress this enough. If anything comes through
The
doors,
radio.
hide. Just hide away from.
Oh,
view.
right.
You might hear noises later
Wait,
on in the night.
what radio?
Pay attention to those. Don't look at anything that appears in your room, and try to stay safe, please.
Do I have to stay here all night? What about my children? What about my husband?
Look, it's very hard to explain, ma'am, and no, just wait until 6 a.m. to be safe. But don't worry, the time will pass much faster. Just keep an eye on the clock and wait for that time. They should all be gone in a few minutes, and then the hours will reset. Now, please, if you survive, I need you to grab your kids and get out of this house as soon as
Yo,
possible.
she really wobbly though. Look at
I can
that.
help Scott get out of here myself. Don't
She
worry.
grooving?
Just please get yourself and your sons out of harm's way.
I don't understand. What is even happening? How do you know all of this stuff?
Man, you can actually like groove in
Wait a
this
second.
game.
How do you
Impressive.
know my husband's name? I was there when he found you, Michael. He never said his name. How do you know? Michael?
The silence is very telling. Quite a long intro, by the way. Yeah, we can skip it from there on. How did these fuckers get around so fast in a single night? Is it... Are we start... There we go. Look at them! First person view. We're playing as them. I didn't know you had a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game on your TV right now. So from what I remember and what I've seen, you basically just desync them. How do you disable swear filter? You cannot. On Twitch? I don't think you can. I think it's like what can be said depends on the channel owner. I think we've delayed Freddy enough, right? Maybe a little bit more. Okay, Foxy is coming up. Let's hop over here. Are you seeing the censor swears in chat? I am not seeing the censor swears. Really? What? There's... I'm only seeing stuff that's on my my Twitch chat right now, on the top left. I'm not actually seeing any... Is there... someone completed T-Jock Players Tip Guys, which is myself. I figured putting in the game, or the game in the title, would have summoned the people who have beaten it. I do know how every night works, but I've never played it before. This is my first time playing. Okay. So they should kind of sync up a little bit. He kicked the door in like he owed him rent. Maybe I do owe him rent. Oh man, he's fast. Yeah, is there stuff in chat happening that I'm not seeing? Because I should be seeing it. Or I wish I could see it. I think we're delaying Freddy too much. I'm also hearing, I probably shouldn't... No, I'm not going to look here. Foxy's going to come in like a second. Oh, now I'm maybe regretting my decision. Oh, that was very late. It's not censored in the top left, but it's censored on Twitch chat. Really? Bizarre. Yeah, and it's not censored for me. I'm grooving. Look at me, Freddy. I'm grooving. Oh, hello. How are you doing? My man just peeking? Maybe it's a user setting or something. If you're on PC, next to the chat button, there's a settings icon. Oh. Chat filters there. Is that new? Is that why people aren't aware of it? That's cool. Oh, that's a cool That's a cool feature. Yeah, no, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Right, Foxy's gonna be here. Yeah, what about it? Huh? You gonna knock on my window and not do anything else? Hey, Foxy, how you doing? Foxy, did you see me grooving? Freddy Fabio? Yeah, Freddy. Okay, Bonnie is making noises, very groany noises. Bonald. Look at him with them big ol' eyes. Oh, well, you're quite far away, Bonnie. I don't need to worry about you. You're like 4 sounds away or something? 3 sounds away, I guess, now? We're getting them these things quite well. At least I think? They're speeding up, though. Yeah, they're desynced quite well. I think, actually, maybe we shouldn't be pausing Freddy any longer. Okay. Wait, hang on. Oof. Memory came in clutch there. Ah! My phone alarm is going off. Okay, he is like a sound away. Where are you, Freddy? Freddy Fubar. Freddy is like kind of far away. Not really, actually. I'm lying. He's not that far away. He'll be in a second. And then we got to deal with Bonnie. Oh, I was about to check. Okay. Yeah, he put a big old hole in those plans right there. Punished Freddy Fazbear. You're questioning how this person just had access to cameras inside these fuckos? You know, FNAF-y stuff. Scary FNAF-y Freddy. I think the growling is Chica. I mean, what else could it be, considering we've had all three other animatronics? This one seems way easier than the first one. I want to check you. Freddy, don't kill me. Oh, you're miles away. Okay. You forgot how you deal with Chica. I think you just stand up. She's like, you've been sitting down for too long. Get a stretch. She literally just redeems the stretch channel points reward.
Trans rights.
Thanks for the follow. From redeem stretch. Damn, you just gonna do me like that? I can stretch my back a little bit while I'm looking. Okay, wait, hang on, I'm not paying attention. Foxy's coming. Drink 2. Oh, fuck. I forgot the Foxy was coming in. Everyone's redeeming drink? I'll drink. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. It's agreeing with you now. And this is why I made drink more expensive. Yeah? What about it? Oh, hello. Hydrate. I genuinely might not have much water left. I'm gonna take like the slightest amount of sips. Okay, I gotta check on these guys. They're gonna be so synced up now, aren't they? Oh my god, they are. Freddy, you schmoovin'. I'll stretch again. Oh my god, stop. Even she's redeeming it now. Look at that. Holy crap. Twitch, I mean, the VOD people aren't seeing this, but there's like 10, about 11 different channel point redemptions on it. I can't see chat. Oh no, Freddy's not going to be here for a while, is he? No, I had good instincts. You think Chica's there? I think they go like quintuple speed now. Why is everything red? Because red is scary. Come on, you should know. You should know by this point. You start at the corner. Pause you. Chica, stop redeeming stretch. Chica, I'll take away all your channel points. Oh shit, he's coming. Oh, I maybe didn't delay Freddy long enough. Oh no. Imagine a FNAF exercise game. Yeah, I don't think I delayed Freddy long enough. Oh no. He's gonna... I think he's gonna arrive in like 3 seconds. Run! Okay, never mind. Mistake redeemed fart in the mic? I got no gas. Are you coming, Bonnie? I don't want to check just in case you are. No, okay, he's not. You want a refund? You're not getting a refund. Come on. Let's go. Flawless run. You guys redeemed so much shit. All right, I'm gonna drink all of this water. Oh, there we go. Give me that sexy. You're not getting him. You're not getting him. If you're looking through the keyhole when Bonnie opens the door, he bangs you in the face and half your skin is obscured for the rest of the game. Really? So he doesn't actually kill you? That's cool. Hmm. That was that was a joke. Man, I take things too seriously at first. Let me do a stretch. I almost pulled my headphone cord out of my PC. Hope you guys are enjoying Shit Yourself Sunday. We'll be doing this from now on for every week, or we'll try and keep it consistent. You know, every single Sunday we're gonna at 7 p.m. GMT we're gonna be doing horror games like FNAF fan games, Game Jolt stuff, indie stuff, maybe even like some big budget stuff like Alien Isolation. Although I've already played that, so I might not play that. But you know what? That's a good example. Like Resident Evil 7, something like that. We might play that. Outlast is a good suggestion, so I'll keep that in mind. I also want to play Subway Midnight. That's a really cool looking horror game. You didn't make an amazing name such as Shit Yourself Sunday for nothing. Again, I can't promise that it'll be every week, because again, there aren't an infinite amount of horror games and, you know, etc. But I can try to make it as consistent as possible. All right, let's continue with The Office. I've heard this is the second hardest of the levels.
For years, I've thought that what I saw was just a bad dream. Something that couldn't possibly have been real. Why would it? Monstrous beings coming to get a helpless child from the shadows, poking their heads out from under the bed, peeking through the closet. Just a usual nightmare for a kid, right?
Chica Gmod clipping through the wall.
How real it felt. Well, most of what came after is foggy. Felt more like a dream than the actual nightmare itself. Mom came to rescue me. Picked me up and carried me away. I was scared for my life. It was the scariest moment of my life, for sure. I've never been a crybaby, though. Even when I was a kid, people have told me they've never seen me cry, or yell, or even scream. So even if I was terrified during all of it,
oh, the lighting in these
I would have been
cutscenes.
silent the entire time. But that was the strangest thing about that night. Even though I never made a peep, as I was being taken outside by my mother, away from the nightmare, I still vividly remember hearing my own screams.
What? Yeah, I really do love the lighting in these cutscenes. It's really nice.
Nick!
I love the amount of fog in all the cutscenes.
What is happening?
Scott sees a corridor and shits his pants.
Real. I'm just dreaming. None of this is real.
Humanity when it encounters the fog. Yo, my man bald?
God. Freddy? Freddy.
Short Freddy Fazbear. Now he just limping.
What are you afraid now? Oh God!
God, the third person running animation is...
Somebody
I can't
help!
help but notice it.
Mel, Nick, Anthony, Sam, where are you?
Is there a way to spoiler tag messages on Twitch? There is not. And even if there was, it would probably come up in my Twitch chat anyway. So we can just talk about spoilers when we get there.
The monster slayer
We vision when get bump on noggin.
house. Here's your trusty flashlight to slay them with. We hide from monsters. They were weak to mommy. So we
His name is Scott, and he recognized Freddy.
much love, Nick, Sam.
Yeah, I mean, we know he is Scott. We know this is a game about Scott. Mr. Cawthon, man. You didn't. Really? You didn't? I thought you played this. Did you not pay attention to the story? Yeah, this is Scott. They were talking about like the anniversary and you didn't get past the living room. Imagine going through your house and you find animatronics from a game you made. Yeah, that would be a bit bizarre, a bit comical, a bit quirky. The animatronics do tend to get a bit quirky. Oh, I have to press X. This isn't a loading screen.
All right. It has been, I don't know, hours, days. I don't think it matters.
Oh, sorry, bitrate, my bad.
All the clocks in the house have stopped.
Scott did say he had nightmares while making the FNAF games. Wasn't it Michael or William or something?
Must have done this too.
The guy they picked up was called Michael.
How much time has passed? I just know that I can't leave. They're waiting for me outside. Only here is safe.
It's called The Joy of Creation. Yeah.
I've left these.
Yo, this is the anniversary of FNAF 1. Oh wow, are you seeing how... Are you seeing this mouse?
Get inside, but
I am moving it like very, very little. And it moves like quite a substantial amount.
do this. I can do it. Just. Oh, okay.
2016. Oof.
An old camera system I installed for fun in the house a long time ago.
Can you guys believe that it has literally been almost a decade since Five Nights at Freddy's came out?
Animatronics coming near me with these
A decade.
monitors, 3 entrances.
In 2 years, it's going to be a decade.
No, they'll be back soon.
That is crazy.
Become impatient, louder, faster.
That is absolutely insane. I literally just grew like 20 gray hairs thinking about it.
Foxy, yeah, he's the one who's been most,
Okay, hello, goodbye. Thank you for visiting.
from I don't know how, but he just appears near an entrance. I can hear him coming. He growls and scrapes at the door. I just watch him through the cameras, and he eventually goes away.
Which one's that?
Need to look at him in the monitors. I guess he
Foxy?
being watched, huh? Freddy, he's here. I can see him. He's not like the others. He just stands there. He knows he can't get to me. He's just waiting.
Yeah, the texture on this door though, this door does look like door.
But I know he,
Bajaff?
if I want to get out of here,
Fun fact, Scott originally planned to make the pizzeria a taco place.
but he's the key to this.
Did he?
God, I can't stay put here. I need to fight for my family. Oh God, they must be so scared. He's gone. He's gone. Okay.
Such an aggressive sit. Oh my, he's like plopping his backside real firm on that chair. Look at that.
Need to try. If I see Freddy again, I'll just open up the door and flash his eyes as soon as he's
FNAF, but instead of having the animatronic fur stuff on the outside, it's denim.
I just hope this works out. If it doesn't, then
Jetty Jazz Jar.
honey,
Five Nights at Freddy's.
if you are hearing this, I love you. I hope you're safe.
The ambience just booted up, so we started now. Oh, why is the sensitivity so low on these? Scott, you need a consistent sensitivity across your entire house. You know that? Who knocking? No deliveries at this hour, please. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh. Frederick Fazbear. Oh, he was actually there. Okay. Have you seen that Five Nights at Big Blungus image? I have not seen Five Nights at Big Blungus. Is that a blessing or a curse that I haven't seen? He's so handsome. He's such a Chad. I like how Freddy Fazbear turned from this, like, meme character. It's like, yeah, it's Freddy. But then when Security Breach came out and then Glamrock Freddy was this absolute hunk of a lad, everyone's like, damn, he's so hot, I want to fuck him. Either that or, damn, he's so Chad, I want him to be my father. It's 2016, he's got such fucking garbage cameras. It's Bluetooth, you know? Maybe his internet service provider is really garbage.
Stain on the wall back too. God, I don't know. It's just so horrifying. She just wriggles and writhes back and forth, trying to get out of there.
Stand on the wall?
I know how to stop her though.
Yo, blood?
Stop her cupcake. I mean, cupcakes just appear in my room or next to my room.
Who?
The entrances sometimes.
Oh.
Anyway, they just appear. And if I flash them with the light, they go away.
Oh, hey, Freddy.
And if they
Frederick
go away,
Fazbear.
so does she. She's slow. Gives me enough time to find them. I don't know how many places they can.
By why the gods is... It's Frederick... Oh, hang on. I'm semi-concentrating at the same time.
I can do this.
Let me read chat in a second. Why, by the gods, it's Frederick Fitzgerald Fazbear. I hope mine power does not run out. Chica currently Gmail clipping through the wall. Yeah, I mean, we have cheats enabled. It's fine. Freddy! Come here. Give me a hug. Why though? I cannot see! Is what he would say if this was Security Breach. SV cheats 1. Yeah, Scott, get a stretch. Your Twitch chat would just redeemed stretch, Scott. Playing IRL Five Nights at Freddy's? With the real Scott Cawthon? I did see a cuppy. In here, I think. Get cupped. Okay. Well, they're all outside. That's unlucky. I love how Foxy's the one weak to cameras and Freddy's the one weak to flashlights. That seems weird. No, it makes sense. In the one detail people usually omit when it comes to the first Five Nights at Freddy's is that the phone guy legitimately says that you don't that you shouldn't be looking at Foxy.
The bastard broke the camera. Damn it! Bonnie just broke one of my cameras. I don't know what happened.
It's a detail that everyone just gets wrong. Or not gets wrong, but they don't, you know, process it. Hey, Corgi.
I still think I can do this. I think.
So we're on to, is Bonnie now? Bonnie here? Oh.
At Bonnie. He's too smart. All of them are getting smarter, angrier.
Oh. Wait, Chica was there for a while.
Since last time. I need to find him. I can hear his laugh taunting me in the distance. That dim. Right. I just need to react fast. He just keeps moving around. If I just ignore him.
Was that multiple knocks? Whoa. Oh, that's Bonnie.
To you, Freddy.
Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to look at Bonnie, from what I remember. Chica's still bad even in T-Jock? Damn, she a bad bitch though. Freddy! Frederick! Oh, in here. And then we look for Foxy. No Foxy. Oh, okay, sorry, no deliveries. You really didn't like Roxy in FNAF SB. I love Roxy in FNAF SB. Honestly, I think every single character except for Monty I really love in Security Breach. And I don't like I don't like Monty because he's kind of just boring. Oi! You can't just scam me like that. You hated Monty the fact that it's implied he killed Bonnie. That too. That also doesn't help his cause. Okay, I think we're safe to look around now. Woo! Okay. Monty is meant to sound like he's from Florida. Is that why he killed someone? Are all Floridan people supposed to sound like they killed someone? That joke was a stretch. I'm gonna be real. I was flexing my muscles with that one. How dare you taint our name? Our name? Is Freddy here? Redeem stretch. I'm afraid I cannot fulfill your hydrate. I have run out of water. They redeemed hydrate like 40 quintillion times. Frederick! Oh, it's there. Okay. Get out. Oh, Freddy moved. Let's go. I dare you to stretch. Hello, Fox. I like how I don't even... Oh, shit! Okay, well... I did it!
I just opened the door and aimed at his eyes with my flashlight. He got staggered and left. Everything's gone quiet again. The cameras are back to normal. The clocks have started to move as well, and 6 a.m. Yes, 6 a.m.
Well, I mean, that's one less camera to worry about. No 100% speedrun, though.
The only clock that's still frozen is the one above the door. It didn't move slightly at first, but now it's stopped again. Maybe I should keep track of it.
I'll give you a big ol' stretch. If we die or we succeed.
This is my final recording then.
Let's go. What? Oh. 6 a.m. Just a week away. 6 a.m. Just a few minutes away. I guess if... Yeah, I'm thinking we should do that. Instead of looking around the cams, we should just look for Foxy. And then, open the doors. See if we can potentially get, Freddy. The poster changed. The Chica poster? Oh, it did. Oh, I thought that was Foxy. I was about to shit my pants. I was preparing the bellows for that one. Oh, it must be in the room. Oh, let's go! Dude, we're acing this. It is Shit Your Pants Sunday. Friday Night Funkin'. All right, let me give you a good old stretch. Oh, that one is gonna hurt tomorrow. That paper is pretty accurate now. Cancelled. New FNAF game stopping production. You didn't hear them bones cracking? That's because my mic is very good at cutting sounds out. Is it true what you've heard about FNAF World? That it was not very good? Because I don't know. I've never played it. I've heard it was actually so not good that Scott removed it from the store. FNAF World is weird. That it's like legit gone. It's not gone. You can get it on Game Jolt. You don't know if it was because it was bad. Scott has had some bad games. Yeah, but apparently it was so, like, not good that they removed it so that they could redo a lot of it, and then they posted it again. So many people hated FNAF World that he went into a depression. Also, I think we actually might stop here for now. Or should we? Nah. Let's do basement. You're so tempted to refund the 218 channel point redemptions to give everyone an influx of channel points, but you probably shouldn't.
Many do. Many claim they've seen one or have heard stories of people being haunted.
Are you available to play, Biffin?
Figures or oily shadows. My dad made a game series about it. A horror franchise, in fact. It was his shining achievement. Apparently, there was a time when everybody knew about it.
You could.
All over the world. Clothing.
What time is it?
Accessories.
I think we have time for the basement, and then we can finish off the final level
of it getting a movie.
after or next week.
Well, it didn't last long anyway. Nobody remembers it anymore, nor the characters, the games, or my father. After that night, it all went away. Nothing lasts forever, and that's why I don't believe
Yeah, don't
in
do
spirits.
that. Don't do it.
Everyone has to die. Everything has an end at some point. Even if that point
Isn't Scott like highly
comes sooner than we
religious?
wish.
Yeah, he's a Christian. I'll need to figure out how to make it so that Twitch mods can change the title and stuff.
I found your note. Daddy's here. You must be really scared, but I'm here.
This is the worst fucking basement of all time. Didn't even spook me?
Why are you doing this to us? Why? Just leave us all alone, you monsters! I created you. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. How is this happening? What are you? You are not them. You're just using their faces. What are you? Your creation.
The highly religious dude made a haunted animatronic game? Yeah, do you not know the history behind FNAF and why he made it? Where he got into like a deep depression because his Chipper game got really kind of bombed review score wise, and they said that all the characters looked like animatronics, and that they were really creepy. It's actually really great because it shows how you should be taking criticism, because you know everyone or the review said that his Chipper characters just looked so creepy because they were so robotic. And so he decided to take that criticism and actually like put it into a game and be like, all right, I'll just make a game about robots then. That actually look creepy, because apparently I can make that. And he did. And then he created a booming multi-million-dollar franchise. You exist to let us out. I exist to play video games. Let us out? Open the way? Or burn with the rest of them? Spooky? Five Nights at Craig? That story, you know about it. It's funny you say it's a story, but it's what genuinely happened. I still like really love kind of commending Scott for his work and what he did on like the FNAF series, the first 4, because I think it's like it's a level of smart that people don't seem to recognize, which is why I was completely fine with him releasing 4 games in the span of like a year, because he was just iterating on the franchise. He was just iterating on the gameplay loop. Like, he was effectively giving players a bunch of test versions of a game he wanted to eventually make, just to see what works and what didn't. Hey friend, how you doing? I do know you just kind of have to glide along the side here. Apparently mods can change stream title, category, audience tags, and stuff if you give them the editor rule. Ah. Oh. Yo, this toilet is awful. Where's the flush? Oh, there it is. It's right there. The shitter? We come from the fire? But our bodies need shape. Bring his creations to us. The toilet from Train Spotting? Yeah, if you don't know, like, you know, the first Five Nights at Freddy's game, when people played it, the criticism was that, you know, the cameras were useless. So then Scott tried, okay, in FNAF 2, I'm going to make it so the cameras are a bit more required by having the marionette. So he did that. And then he figured out, okay, no, people are still complaining about the cameras not being used because now you just have to tab in to use one camera and you're not actually searching the cameras. Then he made FNAF 3 to fix that problem where you have to actually search for Springtrap, you know, move them around and stuff. You are not safe, go back. Okay, I'm going back. I feel like I've heard you say this before. Yeah, I've said it before. I've told you about it. Because I think it's super smart on what he did. So after FNAF 3, which people said was kind of mid, people didn't really like the gameplay of FNAF 3. He was like, okay, so clearly cameras just don't really work that well. And so he made FNAF 4 instead, which had no cameras and focused solely on, like, skill-based gameplay. He just listened to the fans. Yeah, he just listened to what the fans wanted, and then he was like, okay, how do I fix this problem? I do know how to get this one. Okay, we got it. Nice. And then didn't for the rest of the games. No, he did. FNAF sister location was an experiment. Where's the... What do we need? The hat and... What is that? Is that just like that's the furnace, right? Oh. Oh shit. It's you. What? Oh shit, do we have to go back? I think we gotta go back. Are we supposed to be getting something after SB? It might be said before, though. I think it's gonna be said after. You know, I really love Sister Location. Sister Location is one of my favorite FNAF games. I don't like the fourth night because the fourth night is kind of boring. But SB is set in current day, right? No, as Security Breach is set in... Security Breach is set during, like, 2050. It is a very, very far ahead game. Who was that? That was my mother. How long has Afton lived after 83? Afton has lived like a solid 60 years, basically just as an animatronic. Let's go. Oh, hello, mother. Got Freddy to be voiced by Keanu. I actually still can't believe that Kellen Goff voiced Freddy in Security Breach. That's insane. The fact that the same person who voiced Funtime Freddy is the same person who voiced Glamrock Freddy. Such drastically different characters. Well, okay, not drastically different characters, but drastically different sounding and tonally characters. Oh, the one he calls Michael. in the stories he formed. What is the moon turn British? You must be banished. Oh, you're still speaking? I was ignoring you, man. Okay. Keypad. 3269 69. I see. So it's 9632. It's because it's the amount of characters. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So 9632. Let's go. Easy. Sundrop calls you an asshole. Oh my god, slowest door of all time. Please. Oh, what the fuck? Bro. Did you see him sliding? Jesus. You reckon the Desert SP got their idea from this? They did. First one shit of the day? No. This hasn't been the first shit of the day. I think the I think the SB devs got inspired from this. Get pranked, nerd. First shit of the day isn't clips, yeah. Then what number of shit? That's the second shit. I do know that these things exist, and they were in this level, but I blanked on the fact that they spawned to the left of you there, and I was like, maybe I should look around for the round on the left. You really loved the part in the SB with the endoskeletons. It was really well done. It was really good. 2 1 4 no wait 2 1 4 3 1 2 3 4. It's color coded to them, right? So Chica first. Chica, Foxy, Freddy, Bonnie. Chica, Foxy, Freddy, Bonnie. You 100% SE devs took inspiration from this. 100%. Chica, Freddy. No, it's this one. Chica, oh, it's Chica, Foxy, Freddy, Bonnie? Yeah. There we go. Foxy, Bonnie. With how many blank endos there were in that big, you'd think that many would have been trying to bring back the old animatronics from way back. Like the pig and the elephant. You gotta sing the new viewer song for all your new viewers? The new viewer song? The classic Waddicker new viewer song, which definitely you aren't making up. Or you could just sing the Phasmophobia book song. That would be enough. Professor, when entity traps me in my own basement and tortures me until I do his chores. Do you know the lyrics? Well, you should say first. This should get you to clean the toilet. I don't think that would be very interesting gameplay. But I mean, I wouldn't mind cleaning. No. Maybe stop that chain right there. Horror cleaning. Isn't that just viscera cleanup detail? Don't look back, controller. Get pranked? Damn, I'm looking backwards? I'm looking forwards now. Don't you walk at the same speed as you run backwards? Welcome to the channel. We hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome to the channel. I'll try to make your day. That is actually awful. That's genuinely awful. It's like a toy channel. Welcome to the channel. We hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome to the channel. I'll try to make your day. Genuine toy channel theme. Yo, he's moving? Waddicker makes a toy channel and posts, like, dumb stories with action figures. To the tune of Monsoon's theme from MGR. Isn't this... No, this isn't it. This isn't the one that's hard, is it? No, it is! Oh my god, I remember this. I remember people having so much trouble with this. I think this is going to result in our first death. We haven't died yet, by the way. Which, and I know I just jinxed it, but I'm confident I jinxed it. Because this is like the one part of the game where I know is super difficult. Since you're a toy channel, when do we get the Lego Death Star unboxing plus speed build? When I get a good camera and some good lighting. I mean, I do have an unboxed Lego set I could actually put together. Honestly, that seems like a good fun idea. Like building a Lego set on stream. That seems really fun. Freddy, what happened? Squid Games! I hate it. Bro. Mukbang with Kinder Egg? By the way, I said this a mistake last night, but I genuinely would consider playing Among Us in this horror block. Yo, they're actually moving? Oh my god. A mukbang with just Kinder Eggs. I was going to say, did the door unlock? But no, the door left. It's like a really bad two-sentence horror. I heard my front door unlocked, but in truth, the door had completely vanished. Yeah, someone go post that to Reddit right now. You'll get a ton of upvotes. You become Nick Avocado's enemy in a second. Listen, I want like a semi-healthy life, so I'm not going to create a mukbang channel. Kinder Egg mukbang, and half the video is just Wad choking on one of the toys. And then I complain about how they're not banned in the UK yet, despite being banned in the US. For no reason. It's a good idea. The whole egg in one sitting? Is eating a whole kindergarten, or is a whole Kinder Egg hard in one sitting or something? Do you have to like spread it out over a couple days or something? Put it in your mouth like a light bulb. Eat a whole kindergarten. A whole yeah. A whole kindergarten in one sitting. Now that would be tough. The reason they're banned in the US is because it's plastic hidden fully in food. Oh. I can kind of understand that then. If that's like a general rule. No, with cereal it doesn't count because it's not inside the food. You can't like accidentally eat the fucking discs that come with a A toy. Honestly, I think we can maybe beat it. I think we could go in. We could give it a shot. You once had a frisbee inside your damn Frosted Flakes. They normally put the toy outside of the packet. Yeah, like, I think it's very hard to eat the toys inside cereal.
Why? I have been a good man. We've been good people. Why have you demons come to torture me and my family?
I love how Skillet has like zero patience, by the way, in this cutscene.
I was saying that we've gone.
Stop ignoring my questions.
Good horror game protagonist.
I'm going to die. At least I want to know why. Can you at least give me that?
Look, I'm sorry. It's just the way things have to go. It's just a part of life. For us, I mean. Their bodies are hardly keeping themselves together, so they're gathered themselves in the basement. They can't just...
Joe Biden is your favorite horror game protagonist, the USA?
I promised them I'd leave you to them. So I brought you here to, at least try to talk to you.
Joe Biden.
So before they get here and everything burns, I'd like to...
This is the hard one, right? I do believe this is a hard one.
The world through the eyes of your creations.
This is the hardest,
Michael Schmidt has been an
hardest night.
incredible experience. I mean, I feel fantastic. I want to keep feeling like this forever. And to do that, I need you to die.
Leave us alone!
That was property. You could have sold that. See, even he's angry about it. That was worth at least 20 bucks. He's like, damn, dude, we could have gone to pizza with that. Space to switch sides, click to interact with items. I do actually know how this plays. You have to flash Freddy. I mainly remember this one's gameplay primarily because everyone I've watched or everyone I've seen playing gets confused on the left-right thing when it comes to when you turn around. I'll show you. But everyone gets confused when you're at this point. How do we turn around? How? Oh, it's space. Yeah. You go into this camera here, and it says left, right, and then when people turn around, they're like, oh, left, right, duh. Like, they think that this is the left camera now. When in fact, it's this one, because it means left, right from where you're sitting here. You know, like this is the left door, that's the right door. And they flip because you turn around. I'm also gonna flash thingy because, we've been sitting here talking for a while. That was just a guess. I'm not, like, omnipotent or anything. So we have to look for Golden Freddy and we have to flash him. And if we don't see him, we just flash Mr. Man. There we go. Also, why are there metallic doors in the attic? Oh, shit. No! Yeah, I would expect the first death to be here. I think that door's closed. Yeah. I'm seeing none of Freddy. Wow. Freddy is not here. The turn is a full 180. Maybe that's what confused people. I thought it was just 90-degree turn. Nah, it's a full 180. People tend to get confused on that. I gotta flash him again. Okay. Damn, Freddy, you really just... So, flashing lights warning, by the way, a little bit. I'll try and slow it down a bit. Which one of you is going to attack first? Okay, good. We are making no progress. Oh my god. Freddy, where are you? Is he getting bugged? There he is, finally. Who's stomping their feet and slamming their ass on the door? That's the Fallen. There we go. Big Dumpy. The Schwack. Freddy, please. Freddy, show yourself, please. Ah! I gotta keep flashing him. Hey, I didn't need to check because I actually prepared ahead of time. They've fallen and they can't get up and we'll try to kill you. You don't know what the fuck the Fallen is, but that scares the shit out of me since I have a headset now. Horror game moment? Is he in a cam and I'm just not seeing him? There he is. Oh god. Surround sound, go hard. Pop off. Pop off, king. Damn, you so slay pussy. I don't. Wait, what is the actual phrase of that? You pussy slay tonight? The dumb. Mistake, help me. Show me the Zoomer memes. It'll make a little bit more sense if Mistake chimes in. No! Where the actual fuck is Freddy? Frederick Fazbear, please. The Fallen is constantly after you. How do you not die to it? You basically just put the right doors down at the right time. I think I'm getting unlucky because Freddy's just constantly in my room. Since he can be in the attic as well, and I think he's just constantly in the attic. Freddy! Oh, either that or I'm missing him. There he is! No! Frederick! Is that him there? That's him there! Okay. No, 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 no. Oh, okay. I'm good. No panic. It's fine. LG life's good. First when an experiment in my house goes against me and I die in my attempts. I'm a stretch. Okay. Okay. Where are you, Frederick Fazbear? You behind me? No? Okay, then I'll just flash you. Freddy Plush going staticky? Yeah, he do that. He likes going staticky. It makes him tingle. Where? My god. Freddy, please. Yo, the 360 turn though? Freddy! Let's go. I'm gaming. Where's Freddy? Freddy, are you behind me? You're behind me. You little poop head. Man, it's hard finding Freddy. What the red dot doing? Wait, what is this down here? That's Creation's position. I gotta stop him from going to the left. Multitask though? Freddy! Basically keep that fucker away and hope you find Freddy. Yeah. Freddy's gone. You twerp. You in my room, you're in my room. I gotta go for Creation. There you are, but my thing is thingy. Stay. Good boy. Damn, you're there again. I got a flash Creation though to make sure he doesn't get up. Please. I'm mashing so hard. There we go. Freddy, Frederick Fazbear, where are you? I'm gonna flash Creation. Freddy Fazbear, Waddicker father figure moment. What, Freddy Fazbear? Or me? Am I a father figure? Okay. Hit the door, see what happens. I got a flash Creation, I think. Okay. Woo! Waddicker. Freddy! Frederick Fazbear! The real Frederick Fazbear. Now we got a flash Creation. I don't think we're gonna get the chance. There we go. Oh, it didn't move him back. I got scammed? Please hurry up. Okay. Now I gotta look for Freddy. Doesn't this one just keep going? This one is infinite. Ah. Frederick! Okay, things are going well. No, he's pooping! Ah. No. Ah, I got something from moving. There's no point in switching for Freddy right now if I don't have a charge. Ah, no! There you are, Freddy! Oh, the game is lagging so hard. No. Oh, the camera's dark. He's gonna get through. Flash him, flash him, flash him, flash him. Left? What? Where is he? You behind me? Oh, there you are. Oh, he's gonna break through. He broke through. He broke through. Freddy, Freddy, please. Freddy, stop being in my room. Please. Left or right? Right, right, right. Oh, he was right there. I was pressing it. Ah! How long does this one last? I assume until everything burns. Until you flash Freddy enough times. Wait, hang on. He's there! Let's go! The Joy of Creation story mode, completely deathless, first try. How the fuck? This is not fair. And that's my reward. My reward is man found dead in his own house. Mistake bad? Don't, it's a skill issue simply. Damn. Y'all are roasting John too much. I mean, to be fair, I knew the mechanics going in. Most of the mechanics. Since I'd seen playthroughs like a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Motherfucker trying not to die while he is dead.
Survive the night, just wait for 6 a.m. and it will all be over. That's how it worked there before, right? But these are not your things.
We need hydrate. I have a little tiny bit of water left. There you go. That's wasn't a full drink, but no, I can't. I cannot give you any more hydrates. I'm afraid. Go grab some more water while the cutscene goes. I want to watch the cutscene.
Please promise me.
After this cutscene, I'm also gonna be. This is gonna be the end of the stream, but we're gonna start streaming again in like 10 minutes.
Promise me.
This will be the end of the first Shit Yourself Sunday.
Please.
What's in 10 minutes? Some co-op game, like Ready or Not, or something else. Ow, you clipping my stereo headphones, my guy? That man was charred. I think he prefers medium rare.
Mommy, Daddy's coming out of the house.
Honey?
Now, I'm here.
Daddy!
Oh, hon, I was so worried.
Could I submit this to speedrun.com?
Have you called
No, there was
911?
gaps in between. I mean, I would honestly probably still get a pretty good score.
Like a few hours ago. They said they'll be here as soon as they come.
You probably could.
Oh, God, you stayed
I mean, the main
so
gaps were
long.
like
They thought you.
But I didn't. Don't worry. Everybody is fine.
me chatting.
Daddy, what happened to home? Why is it burning? Is Michael still in there?
We are safe, Nick. Murders. You're safe.
Dad?
What do we do now? Everything's gone.
Apparently, only the windows burn.
It's all that matters.
Dad, you're acting weird.
You are safe now. That's all that matters.
Honey, are you
Skinwalkers when they encounter a fact.
Safe. That's all that matters.
Daddy, no!
You are
Oh my
safe.
God, oh my God.
That's all that matters. You are safe. That's all that matters. You are safe. That's all that matters. You are
Sing the Beat the Game song?
That's all that
No, that's yours. You came up with that one. It's you're famous for that one.
They're safe now, just as you wanted. Thank you for your cooperation, Scott Coughlin. I'll take care of everything from here.
I'm letting you sing it just this once? I don't remember the lyrics. Created by Nick Nixon. Scott fucking dead, Pog? Damn, you guys are roasting a dead man? Rude. Fan model in the attic. Rye guy, voice of Scott and Michael, voices of Old Nick. Yeah, it's a really fun game. I really love the mechanics, actually. You're right, Mistake is gonna DMCA claim me when I sing his song. You're right. Won't get past me. What? Yeah, this is a super. These have super fun mechanics. I'd imagine if you don't know the mechanics, they can get frustrating if you end up getting stuck. But I don't know. It wouldn't be me. I would never get stuck in a Five Nights at Freddy's horror game. I mean, we are going to be playing the. I think we're going to be playing the entire FNAF series at some point. It's probably going to be on this on Shoot Yourself Sunday. Like I'll go through FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4, Sister Location, Pizzeria Simulator. Even though I don't really want to play Pizzeria Simulator, I don't really like that one. But I would to complete the collection. John appears outside your home at 3:43 and sings the beat game song as he slowly kills you. Extras, let me see them tootsies. I want to see them toes. 6 out of 10 toes. I mean, they are pretty shiny though. 6.5. 4 out of 10. You're missing a foot, my man. Oh, 8 out of 10 feet. 0 out of 10 feet. 0 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Good composition. Good Dutch angle. 0. Also a 0. I'll maybe give you a 1. They're pretty flat. There's also a 0. Damn, you got 3 feet. Oh, one of them's naked. An 8. Just mouth. I mean, he's got like camo on though. Look, he's got like actual, like military Arctic camo. Five Nights at Freddy's, but epic. What that mouth do? They all got that. What that mouth do? What that mouth do though? This mouth cannot do anything, I'm afraid. It's a shame. Neither can this one. 5 Nights at RP at FPS, no mouth doing. Damn. All the Ignited can't do mouth. Well, I mean, Foxy can do mouth stuff. No, I don't want to sit through the prologue. It's so loud. Freddy really taking NoFap seriously. Damn. Looking zooted. Looking content. Might kill some kids later. Damn, the actual lighting and texture on this is so cool. Which I know had massive ass eyes. Yo, the Skinwalker invading my house? The Roblox version? Me dropping all my really weirdly shaped plates on the ground? Jew, char grilled cupcake? Look at all those speakers. Bedroom blind mode, basement run survival mode, survival mode. If I was doing survival mode, we would have won. We would have won. Can you believe it? Oh, it's not gonna give it to me. It should have like a tick next to it if you actually do manage to go through the entire game in one sitting. You heard a surround sound, but this is ridiculous. Man, what a cool game. What a neat game. Alright. Well, that's us done for now. I can't believe it. We got through it. What time is it? Damn, it's pretty late. And we will never play it again. I mean, we beat it in one sitting, so why would we? But yeah, that is the first Shit Yourself Sunday. Remember, it starts at 7 p.m. GMT every single Sunday. That might also I'm gonna have to change the logo for BST because there's the British Standard Time. Annoying. You love SYS? So what'd you think? What'd you guys think? Good format? Good series? We can keep it going? I thought it was gonna be pretty rocky, but it seems pretty smooth. I think when we have horror games to play, it'll be pretty fun. Apparently I'm too good at horror games though. Like I'm apparently too good at playing them and I don't get scared because I never get jump scared. There was one jump scare the entire stream today, which was in Eddie and the Misfits. And that one, to be fair, that one was all I needed. Oh, the endo to the side of me. That also kind of counted. 9 viewers consistently. That's pretty good. 9 viewers consistently. So definitely worth it to keep going. And it's just fun. It was really fun playing a bunch of horror games. But nice. Very fun. Normally when you're good at horror, people prefer it as you get somewhere. Yeah. No more shitting for the next hour. But yeah, we'll be streaming again in like 10 minutes or so. Probably with some co-op game. Sad you missed most of it. I'll try to get there for next time. I mean, that's fine. You can watch the VOD if you wanted to. Or you could just go back and watch it in the past broadcast on Twitch. Unlike those who seem to script stream. Yeah. Yeah, that was a ton of fun, actually. I still got quite a lot of games we can play as well, so we're going to be set for maybe the next 3-4 weeks. And then, I'll also be searching for other horror games at the same time, and etc. And, keep an eye out for the logo on the VODs. I'll probably put the Shit Yourself Sunday on the VODs. So you can tell which ones we did there. But yeah. Before you go, you getting booster? I will be getting my booster, but I'm not sure when. I haven't booked it yet. Well, I'll try and book it. Just been busy with other things. Alright, well, thanks for joining me for the first Shit Yourself Sunday. We'll be continuing in next week, Sunday, 7 p.m. GMT. I'll be streaming again in 10 minutes, as I've said. And I will see you all later. Thanks for watching. I really enjoyed having you all here. Can't believe we managed to beat the Joy of Creation in one sitting deathless. Goodbye for like 10 minutes, Wad. Alright. Next week where you shit harder. Hopefully, I'll shit harder than next week's. Have fun with it all, bud. See you later. Alright. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Wonderful week, even. How about this? We'll start this. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful week.